Hello and welcome to an Everyday Canines video. This is the Garden Agility series, and in this episode we're looking at the drag manoeuvre. Okay, the drag. The drag is a variation on a normal freddle or pull-in. What you're going to be asking your dog to do is come to the back of the jump based on their position, and usually you're going to be doing long or you might be doing a tight turn. The difference is when I'm doing an ordinary freddle or pull-in, I'll be facing the dog. Swift, come, jump. So the dog can see me. In a drag, I normally would have my back to the dog. Swift, can you come here, please? Good. Wait, can you sit? Thank you. So in a drag, I'm going to be facing away from my dog. I'm going to ask him to come in, come, and pick up on the opposite arm. Drags are useful if you need to get really ahead of your dog and it's in a straight line. So I wouldn't necessarily do a drag and be going over that way, because to do a drag and then go over that way makes hard work for me. I'd rather do it as a normal freddle. But if I needed to come here and power off in that direction, the drag makes a good option. It's one that's really useful to use when you're on a lead out, so that you can set your dog up, take 2 jumps perhaps, and then pull them round. When your dog gets good at this, you should be able to stand completely behind the jump, call them, and get them to take the correct side of the jump and move on. So we'll show you from this side so you can just see what I'm doing. Okay, can you sit, please? Sit. I should add that when I'm doing a drag, generally my hand is closed. When I'm doing a freddle, it's usually open, but that's just me. Okay, come. Oh, you weren't sure. Okay. We have not done a lot of these. Okay, come. Nice. She needed more arm movement. So, as you can see, it's a move that she hasn't done a lot of. We need to work on that. Teaching the drag. So if I'm teaching the drag, you've obviously got your freddle move, so that is going to be a help to you, or you'll pull in. So when I'm teaching it, the big difference is that my back is to the dog. That is always harder for the dog because they can't see your face, and they don't necessarily like it. It's why blinds can sometimes be awkward. They don't like the fact they can't see your face. There's a risk, of course, that your dog's going to take the jump straight on. So what we're going to do, Swifties, is we're going to set her up. I'm going to set her up this way so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, sit. And she's going to be this side of the wing, so it's more obvious for her to come around the wing, my maid, come here, than it is to jump it from straight on. And she's almost level with the wing, that's fine. Initially what I'd ask her to do is come to my hand. Okay. Swift. She's got a great nose touch, so I put my hand out like that, she just comes to it and touches it. Great. I've now got her to the right side of the jump. Okay, let's try that again. Sit. If you remember, we did this with our ordinary freddles as well. Difference being, wait, sit. Difference being is that I'm now going back to her. Swift. Good. Okay, so each time she's coming in, I'm moving my arm further back so that eventually she's almost at the jump. And now this time, Swift, okay, sit. I'm going to put my toy in that hand, and as I call her, Swift, come. I throw the toy backwards over the jump, so it's natural for her to go back over the jump. Okay, we've got our dog coming to our hand, going over the jump. We now want them to pull out over around this side. Now, I don't tend to ask my dog in this way. I don't tend to give another cue to tell them they're turning tightly, but you could. I tend to rely on the fact that I'm saying come and my body motion is saying turn. Though to be fair, I probably should tell them to come tight. So this time when I move back my hand, I'm hoping she's going to take the jump, and then I'm going to throw this toy out. Because my body's here, she shouldn't back jump. Okay, so you go here. Sit. Swift, come. And she turned that way. Fair enough, that's more of a stronger move. So we obviously need to work on this a bit more. Okay, come here. So because she's done that, I'm going to make it a bit clearer with my body language. Okay, wait. Whoops, nearly fell over me, jump. Come. Yes, good girl. I could put my toy here. See if we'll do that. So there's something for her to drive to. Sit. Come. Where are you? Come. Come. We've lost it, haven't we? We've lost it. Okay, come. What's that? Look, what's that? What's that? Get it. She actually found it harder when there was a toy to drive to. You can see this is something we haven't taught a lot and which needs work. That's fair enough. You know, I'm showing you a work in progress. As your dog gets more experienced with these and you can start moving the treat out, the treat ball out, what you'd be ideally like to do is ask your dog to come, jump. Okay, can you go over, check. That's not gonna happen. But you'd ask your dog to come and you'd throw the toy. Then, as you get more on, you're gonna be further in from the wing. So your dog is you're gonna set your dog up so it has now the option to take the jump because it's obvious, and you're going to be further in, but you'll lean, so you've got a visual cue, but now they're going to be relying on your verbals much more to see if they'll do it. And of course you'll move there, you'll get there, you'll get that better. Then you're going to add in motion, and your motion is going to be that when you send your dog over, you can move straight off. So you'll be setting them up. Okay, can you go? Check. You're determined to go that way. This is going to be awesome for the next video. You're great, good girl. And you'll be racing off. Again, like in some of the other videos, at the moment, if you're stuck in your garden, you might not have the room to race off at the moment. So that might be something you have to wait to build on when you've got more space. But you can certainly start moving forwards. You could also experiment with not being so close to the jump when you send your dog over. Now that's an interesting one, because if you're here and you ask your dog to go over, do they still take the jump or do they just do a blind? So that's one to be working on. It's obviously one on our homework list that we need to get better at. And it's one you're probably not going to use that much, but on occasion it will be very useful to you and get you out of trouble and get you moving forward. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed watching Swift get things wrong, which we all do because she's a baby dog. And if you enjoyed it, subscribe to our YouTube channel, check out our Facebook page and Instagram, and I hope to see you all again very soon.